Hello and welcome to Treasure Hunt, and this week we're in Colchester by the water, which is a very big clue because this week it's all about everything nautical. But before we meet this week's collectors, let's take a look back when they found out a little bit more about some of these unique items at a recent antiques fair.
It's a nice First World War period naval officer's sword with the engraved blade, and you've got his name on the blade, which of course is collectors really like to see.
Yeah. Now that would be Chapman Todd, the Admiral, as opposed to Chapman Jr. over there, his son.
And the sword is the same for all ranks.
Okay, so it is the same. All right.
Yeah.
So that's what they found out about just a small part of an amazing collection. But what else could be lurking in this house? Well, as ever, joining me is Treasure Hunt's resident appraiser, Linda Stam from Winter Associates here in Connecticut. Linda, lovely to see you as always. Lots of nautical theme going on here, but do you think we could find something else?
I don't know. They've given me some hints, and it sounds like it might be quite exciting.
You're always excited when you come on these treasure hunts, but I've never seen you quite as excited today, so I think I better unleash you and let you go and start your hunt.
I'm certainly looking forward to it.
We will catch up with you later. That's Linda. We'll find out what she unearths for us a little bit later, but now it's time to meet our amazing collectors. It is a huge amount of nautical items. Just tell me a little bit about how they came to you.
My great-grandfather was a Rear Admiral in the Navy in the White Fleet, and my grandfather graduated from Annapolis. And then my father graduated from Annapolis as well. So down through the generations, we've accumulated quite a bit of nautical items pertaining to everybody's service in the military.
Debbie, turning to you, you've married into this extraordinary family. How does it make you feel? Because you're sharing in this rich history.
Well, it was just awesome to see all these documents. We started investigating in them about 10 years ago, and I just couldn't believe the amount of history that they had.
You can even trace your family back to the United Kingdom, can't you?
United Kingdom and Scotland, yes. We can trace our American history back to the early 1600s. We do have relatives that came over on the Mayflower, and we have that traced back. So it's a big undertaking, but there's 6 of us kids in our family, so if we put our heads together, we can all do a little bit.
Well, of course, earlier we sent Linda on her mission, and boy, has she come up with the goods as ever. Linda, this is probably one of the biggest things we've seen, and it works.
An American RCA radio, number 816K, from the 1930s.
I'm just going to press this now. There it goes.
Rosewood case, very high-end model. After they chatted with the restorer and had everything done, he estimated it would be in the neighborhood of $5,000 or more for this beautiful floor model radio. Now, about 100 years earlier, again from the family's travels around the world, is this beautiful gilt bronze statue signed by the French artist Ferdinand Patru. He was known for doing animal sculptures, game birds especially, dogs, horses, etc. And this charming little piece that's only about 5 inches high is probably worth about $500 or $600. And then what we have from Italy is this vignette actually painted on porcelain. You can see the origins on the back in that there is a little stamp that says Firenze, Italian for Florence. These frames are also made in Florence with this wonderful gilt and ornate design. Most likely they're depicting Venus and Cupid, maybe around 1900, and I would say maybe again in the $300 to $500 range, even though it has a few dings and bangs on it.
Personal history is a fascinating thing, and this family has it in abundance. But of course, keeping personal history alive takes a lot of time, effort and money as well as expertise. But if we don't look after it, of course, once it's lost, it's gone for good. In Colchester for Treasure Hunt, I'm Brian Scott Smith.